So I'm going to set the timer.
Just like many other lines of work right now, educators certainly are feeling the pressure in the classroom with so many things continuing to change. So this morning, we wanted to talk with our WTHR education expert, Jennifer Brinker, about 3 things educators wished parents knew. Mrs. Brinker, thanks for joining us. What's number 1?
Well, first of all, I just want to thank you for even bringing light to that. We're having a teacher shortage, a bus driver shortage, a substitute shortage, and it is a tough time, just like it is in a lot of lines of work. But the first thing that I would encourage is just to be kind and realize that we are humans. We do make mistakes. I would encourage people to, if we have made a mistake, maybe a grade hasn't been entered correctly or an email hasn't gotten answered as fast as you would like, first seek to understand what's actually going on, what's happened. It could be a misunderstanding, but then also to approach that kindly, because unfortunately, educators right now, we feel like we're working the customer service desk and that we don't know what's going to get hurled at us, every email that we open up. And it can be pretty hateful at school board meetings, in front offices. And so just try to remember to be kind.
Yeah, a little grace can go a long way. As someone said, they wish that we would assume the best in people rather than the worst. What's number 2?
I would just say have some faith and trust in us as educators. Listen, none of us went into this for the money, clearly. We went into this because we care about kids and we want to help kids. And, it feels like educators I talk to across the state often feel like some of that accountability piece is sometimes not happening. So if your child gets in trouble, don't assume the teacher is picking on your child. We have nothing to gain from that. If your child is not succeeding, we are not succeeding. And we take that very seriously. And if you do feel like there's a big issue with trust or something that you're concerned about, reach out and email that teacher or the administrator, because normally sitting down and having a conversation, a civil conversation, is just going to lead to understanding. And again, not assuming the worst. Just give us a little bit of trust.
All right. And what's number 3?
Number 3 is just to keep in mind, you are your child's first and most important teacher that they're ever going to have. And that means give yourself some credit when things are going really well, because they are learning from you from the moment that they came into this world, and also problem solve with us when things are not going so well, because that's going to happen for every kid too. They're kids. So just keeping that in mind, be involved. It's more accessible than ever for parents to get online, see their children's grades. There shouldn't be any shocks there. Make sure you're reading to them at home and just realize that we are in this together. We've got them for about 7.5 hours a day, and that is hugely impactful, but you've got them for a lifetime. So just, stay involved.
All right. Hey, I appreciate it very much. Thanks for what you do, Mrs. Brinker. More online at WTHR.com. We'll see you next time.
I'll see you next time.
We'll be right back.